Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expression Studio Gallery. I have a 14 by 14 inch canvas and OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula to spread my paint on. Best paint spreading tool I know. I have a skewer with a piece of duct tape holding on a little piece of acetate, and I have one of the silicone hair tools that you can find on my Amazon link under the link tree under the video. I'm going to use some Meeden paint. It's acrylic. It has a tendency to sell more than anything I've ever seen before. I'm going to try a few dips. I'm also going to put it right down the center. I'm going to use up some white I've got. I'm going to do a diagonal pour. Well, I'm going to do a diagonal whatever it is. It's not a pour. It's only called a pour in my book if it's got pouring medium in it. So that's my criteria for calling something a pour. It doesn't always necessarily have to be poured. A lot of times it's just squeezed. Squeezed right out of the bottle. So I'm going to try not to worry about my edges this time. I don't necessarily need anything that's not sort of... I don't need a hard line through the center. I'm thinking right now about whether I want to use a shovel full of this Meeden paint, which might spread it more equidistantly. And I think I'm going to do that. And I'm pretty sure one good shovelful ought to do it. Let it relax down there. Maybe even use a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. My #1 go-to. There are like 7 of them. I like 6. The 7th one, not so much. It's a baton. I don't know what to do with it. Someday somebody will tell me something. Somebody told me it was good for cleaning out jars. I don't really need that. Okay, that's going in the bucket. Even though I could probably scrape it clean a little bit more. I think I'm inclined to get myself an edge catcher. I'm also inclined to let this spread around a little bit. Fill in that whole gap. I don't need white under black because I expect the white to make some cells anyway. Maybe just cheat a little bit. I also want some gold in here. So now, I better decide really quick if I want that black on my fingers, and I don't, so I'm going to rinse them off and grab an edge catcher. That's not the one. Peel one up, I guess, is a better way to put it up, because they do stick together, and this one is almightily ugly for me, so that's a good one to use. Just to catch paint. Maybe I'll put it on the smooth side so I can actually get the paint off. So I have wanted to do some red. And I like to leave a pattern behind because I don't swipe everything. This is some Prussian blue. I don't know if that'll even show up, to tell you the truth. But if it's on the white, it has a good chance. This is my Hot Orchid Prism Pour from Color Art. That obviously needs to have the tip cleaned out a little bit. Which would be really nice if it would happen very quickly, but I tend to wonder. There we go. I got something much better. I've got some Chrysocolla, which is another prism pour. I know I'm doing red and green. It's kind of... it might be dangerous. It might be cool. I want some purple, and I'm not going to try and use the purple flash. Excuse me, I'm not going to try and use the purple neon because it needs white with it. But the purple flash, I just noticed after I mixed some up, has a clogged tip. So I am not giving up on it. I'm just going to make you wait. I'm sorry. And other than that, it's down to the gold. Come on, screw back on for me. I'm going to wind up with too much paint again. I have to learn to chill a little bit. And every time I do this, I regret not using some orange, so I'm going to use some orange. Maybe more than not. Those look pretty strange from here. His colors, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. I could just use a spatula. I'm going to throw that spatula in the bucket. I am going to start. I'm going to start by dipping my spatula in and grabbing myself a scrape dish. And then wiping off my tool so that I don't make muck. I probably don't even need to dip my spatula into the black. So maybe I'll try it without. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think I need to. I'm going to let that go right over the side and over here. It's kind of cool that I can push it around like that. I like playing like this. It's looking like something exotic to me. And I'm liking the colors a whole lot better now that they're selling up. I want to use my little tiny tool because I can. That's the name of my first book on the Amazon link. The Amazon link is under the video on the link tree. That was cool. I got some neat little cells there. So there's nothing on this. And I like how small it is. I don't mind odd rough patterns, although as I say that I'm thinking about putting some white there. I'm going to wipe that off again. Yes, it's scraped right down to canvas, but I think there's enough white paint on there. It's very tricky trying to make spirals with this, so I think I will avoid it. Once was enough to find out. But I do have other things, like my number 3. I like the gold that stayed behind. I might be tempted to add a little bit more. Yeah, that wasn't my most successful mark, but I think I can grab a little bit of that maiden black. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm not unhappy with that anymore. I'm going to try and take my time so I can see where things are as I go along. Okay, somewhere I have a nice little triangular swipe card. That will work. Should I use more black? Should I steal some paint? Let's just do it. I like those patterns in there. That's what's making it difficult to decide to do something. I like crossing over my patterns. If I go too far, I'm going to lose all my negative space. So I'm going to try and stop myself before I get too obsessed with making marks, which is my thing. I'm using the wrong side. There we go. I'm liking the colors a whole lot better than I did when I started. It's pretty cool. Just going to let some of those colors drip right over the edge. Use my residuals to cover the rest. I want a bigger swipe card, that's all. And there's the one I was looking for. Some kind of crazy monster creature type, crazy critter. Sea-dwelling alien. There's probably more of those than we care to mention. I like just using the corner of the card to pull out tendrils and push them back through as well. I like bringing that white back in there. I'm wondering how much more of it I could do. Yeah, that didn't bother me. I'm looking for places to work. I should have used a much larger canvas because that would have been a lot more fun right now. I'm probably going to do that next. So, what else do I want to do? I kind of want to use my skewer and add a few subtle spirals. And wreck a few things. Not really. So that's kind of cool. I like it. I like adding waggles too. But I think I've almost gone for capacity. So I should tell you guys all the things I usually tell you. This is wild. Love this Mead and Paint. It's available on my Amazon link. I think I mentioned that. I'm not sure. I have only the black and white so far, but they have all colors. And the Amazon link is under the link tree. I'm pretty sure I did mention that. I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here. There's over 71,700 subscribers. I'm really having too much fun with the spirals again. I have to stop myself. Maybe, maybe not. I love doing spirals. What can I say? If you drag down to canvas, you can always take a skewer and go right back in and tap. Just tap. Which reminds me, I could probably do a few dots here and there, just because I like dots here and there. Steal a little paint, continue that line up there. I'm going to torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. I'm going to have a look too. See if there's anything else I want to do. It's much easier to drag a skewer without making a terrible mess. I have some tremendous selling, but then I was expecting that. That's why I use the Mead. Okay, creature feature is good for right now. I'm going to torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. I'm going to tell you guys, if you're interested in helping me out, and you're also interested in maybe winning a painting, check out the exhibition video on the end screens of every video in the last 20 seconds, because it will show you what next month's drawing prizes are for anybody who's contributing through PayPal or Patreon. The icons are on my YouTube channel banner on the bottom right hand corner, and also you'll find the links on the link tree. I'm going to use a little bit of that black right there where that's coming down on that edge. Probably go around the edges afterwards and dip my spatula in and just complete some of the marks that go over the edges because I can and I want to. And if I've got paint that's going up to the edge but not over and I want, it will just match the color. Anyway, I don't need to do that right now, and I never did use my edge catcher, but I'm thinking that this is pretty cool. It's pretty wild and bizarre, and maybe I should torch some more because I didn't really finish. I got distracted. The cells are tremendous. I want to get done quick enough so I can give you guys a close-up. I'm just learning how to use this stuff. It's going to take me, oh, I don't know, 50 paintings? 50 paintings is just a number that I think would be fun to experiment with. Whoa. Okay, let's not set it on fire. So please give me a thumbs up when you like my videos. It helps me out, the same as if you give me a wonderful comment. Thank you so much for keeping my morale boosted. I'm going to grab my stool and step up and see if I can zoom in for you guys. Oh, perfect timing. We have 2 minutes to tell you I have 2 books on the Amazon link, and they are Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, and all kinds of other really cool stuff. Paint and tools and heat guns and torch heads, tents and cameras. Also, if you're in the mood to go shopping, you might want to check out pixels.com and Fine Art America. The link is on the link tree, and it has over 1,400 items of mine that are made into tons and tons of different cool things, including reproduction art and yoga mats and all kinds of other things, coffee mugs, baby onesies, t-shirts. Anyway, so I'm all distracted because I'm really happy with this. Thank you guys for all the donations that help keep me painting all this time. Thank you very much. And thank you for the comments that keep my morale boosted. I really appreciate them. Thank you for shopping my Amazon link. I really, really appreciate that. It used to be good. Now it's like, hello, I'll get some paint. Maybe a little. Anyway, so the link tree. Under the link tree is my email address. And my email address is useful if you are interested in purchasing an artwork. Use the hashtag in the title of the video. And if you're interested in taking a class at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, you may also use that email to contact me, and I will get back to you. If you guys have questions, please ask me. If you're looking for my paint pouring recipe, it is in the middle of the description when you open Show More. That will get you there. What else can I tell you? I have over 1,800 videos, and they're organized onto lists of 18 and going on 1,900 videos, and they are also organized by topic and genre. If you're interested in Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, it's a Facebook group on the link tree, along with several others, and it is for students. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors has albums of artworks from earlier YouTube videos that are edited. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More is just another place to get you to pixels.com and Fine Art America if you're interested in shopping. And the community board has tomorrow's video, as well as Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group. Please don't forget to give me the thumbs up. I really appreciate that very much. When you watch longer and share my videos, you help my channel's potential of survival exponentially. So thank you guys for those of you who do that. I really appreciate it very much. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery saying, this is cool. You should see it up close. You'll see it in the exhibition video next month. Bye for now. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Priscilla out. I'll see you anon.